fun. She tells us what's up. So I really don't get this unit. I was really hoping Katie would be here, but that's okay. Did you do the prep work?
Nope, not really.
I feel like it never helps. It's probably that because I don't really understand what we did yesterday either.
Yeah, me neither.
So and because it builds, I'm like, cool. So this one I'm like, what? So I don't even know if I'm doing it right or not. I don't know. So do you have the quiz open?
I do.
Okay, cool. So for number 3, the symbol for true population proportion is not still caret P.
I think so. That's what I'm understanding. True population portion, P times caret P is called a point estimate of P.
We want to
Yeah.
caret P.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool. And then
Suppose n equals 100, P is 0.25.
and caret P is 0.10. The requirements for this constructing a confidence interval. Okay, let's see. Does it have? What are the conditions? Let's look at the conditions. I know for the next question, it asks, are the conditions met to, what's the question? For conducting a hypothesis test, and the hypothesis test conditions are at the bottom where its NP is greater than or equal to 10. And so I don't know what the conditions are for.
The requirements for constructing confidence interval?
Yeah. Wouldn't it just be that you have to have caret P and I'm just gonna put true. And if we get it wrong, then we know. It's the other one. I would say, because we have P and caret P and N.
The requirement would be satisfied. So we just have to do what?
So for the confidence interval, yeah, because we have all the variables that we need. So then the requirements for conducting a hypothesis test, it's 100 times 0.25, which gives you 25.
Times 0.10.
Why is it times 0.10?
Right? Caret P. Is that wrong? Oh, minus caret P.
The requirements for confidence interval are N caret P. Wait, what? I thought it was just NP.
NP is greater than 10, greater than or equal to 10.
Yeah.
And
N 1 minus P. Oh, I didn't
do 1 minus P. So it would be, N is what? The 100?
Yeah, and P. Do you want me to give you the numbers?
Yeah, 100. And then 1 minus, what's P?
Caret P is 0.1.
Is 90. And then N times caret P, which is 0.1.
Yeah, so this is
10.
weird. So this is,
that's right.
So under step 4, methods, it says the following conditions are satisfied. If the following conditions are satisfied, NP, and then N1 minus P. But then on the bottom, if you scroll down, it goes N caret P and N1 minus caret P. And, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, duh. Okay, so this is a confidence interval and a hypothesis test.
Right.
I missed that, but I'm an idiot. Okay, so it works for both then?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because it is 90 for one and 10 for the other, greater than or equal to.
Beautiful.
And then the requirements for conducting a hypothesis test, true as well?
Yeah, so for the confidence interval, we use caret P, and for the hypothesis test, we use regular P.
Okay, so regular P in this situation is?
Regular P is?
0.25.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the exact same thing, just with 0.25?
Yes.
So since 0.25 is greater than 0.1, can't we just deduct that it would be the same? Or that it would be?
I would think so.
Greater than 10?
Yeah.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we only have 2 answers, so that's
Okay.
nice.
All right. Okay. I hate this. Does life ever kick you in the butt?
Yeah. I've watched 3 episodes of Bones today on Netflix. I don't watch Netflix.
Yeah.
I haven't Netflixed this much since 2014.
Really?
So yeah, you could say life's a little bit hard right now.
Yeah.
I like finished all my work and I'm like, don't know what to do with myself right now. So I went to the gym for an hour and I was like,
Finished all your work.
yeah, I was like, don't know
World
what to do with
Foundations
myself.
is done.
All of it. I just have my group meeting and I can't do that until tomorrow when we have the group meeting.
World Foundations, is it all just slides again? Or is it movies?
Oh,
you.
it's different for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But my
find
other
out before you leave, and I'm definitely gonna ask.
yeah,
for
for
your
sure. My World Foundations 2 class was all movies this week and with 2 slideshows. Yeah. And so, but, oh my gosh, one of them was so nice. One of them was watch the movie and write 150 words on it. And so I just had the movie playing in the background
Yeah.
and then wrote 150 words on it. I was like,
Yes.
and then my headphone jack was screwed up, but Dennis's coworker like blew some computer stuff in it while I was down there because I was like complaining to them. I was like, I can't hear anything.
And it
You guys are
works fine
talking
now.
so loud. Yeah, works totally fine.
Huh.
I was like,
Interesting.
that's been broken for 3 years almost, like since I got the computer. So there's probably something stuck in it. I was like, sweet. So I was able to sit in the library and do my work because normally I can't do it until I get home. And then I feel bad because my roommate is like, can you put headphones in? I'm like, no, sorry, they don't work, And I'm like, oh, sweet. So 8
Good
months in the
deal.
library. Yeah. So like I was so much more productive. I was like, wow, this is great.
I found out that I have like 21 credits of elective credits that I can take for my degree.
Wow.
And
That's a ton.
right now, like all I've been doing is just like my major classes. I'm in 300 global classes. This is my 3rd semester.
Whoa, why?
Because of just like, I did my prereqs. So
And
like,
so you
right
just
before
like
my
it's
mission
like
and now,
ready to
and
go.
now I'm just like, why would I like not? So I'm doing it, which is nice because here's the plan. One day I'll get married, right?
And then you'll only
And
have
then I'll
easy
just have
classes.
elective
Oh!
classes. So you can.
Oh, that's gonna be so nice. That's gonna be so
So,
nice.
Anyway, that's kind of nice. And I found
Good
out
job.
today though that
Good
like
job.
I have like 21 elective classes that I gotta take, and then
That's
I
sweet.
found out so like 2 of my classes, professional communications and business communications, I can't find them anywhere. So I went and asked them, and they said, oh yeah, we got rid of those and we combined them into one class that you can take. So I'm like,
Sweet. Sign me up.
so instead of taking 2 different communications classes, I just
You
have
only
to
have to
take
take
one for
one.
my major.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking legit. I'm pretty excited about it. And equals 60. 45 defendants were found guilty. What would that be? 45 divided by 60 is the P, right?
0.75. Yeah.
Well, some of us aren't good at math, okay?
I already did on my calculator.
Oh.
Yeah.
So did you already get the answer for 6?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was 0.75. Isn't that or is P
find P, caret P.
caret P, yeah. Because caret P is n divided by x, right?
Yeah.
Why do I have this in me
Wait.
still?
Yeah, and the X. You're right. Wait, no. Because isn't the random sample 60? Or is that the population?
The estimator of P is caret P times P caret P. Hold on, let me see.
I don't remember.
Me, Katie. Caret P is x divided by n.
Okay. And X was the number that we got back.
X is 45, right?
Yeah.
Because
And
45 is the
60.
defendants that are guilty, and it says find the point estimate of the proportion of first-degree murder defendants who are found guilty. So we want the 45 number.
Yeah,
Now, in the
that's-
next few questions, I went on earlier and looked at.
So this is using the applet, right?
No, so confidence interval is when we have to go in and do the z-score plus or the caret P times the z-score plus or minus the square root of caret P 1 minus caret P over n.
Can I see that?
Yep.
This whole big thing?
Yeah. So it's the 2 numbers in
Okay. P minus Z. And Z is what?
the z-score. So like for a
Okay, so you
95%
find it.
confidence interval, it's going to be 1.96. They gave us that.
Yeah, that's right. That's convenient.
Yeah, it really is. I'm gonna
Okay.
start writing my cheat sheet for the test now.
I know. That's what's up. Okay, so what? 0.75 minus. And it's 1 point. 645? No,
1.96.
1.96.
Yeah. Is that, are you talking about 95% confidence interval? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The square root of.
Yeah, 95 is 1.96. I didn't write it down on my cheat sheet for the test. Hey babe, I'm in my meeting. Can I? Oh, it's not connecting. I hate when it goes. I didn't have the numbers. I had to go in and figure them out in the middle of the test. Of course, it's not on the computer.
Did you get an answer for 790?
No, I did not.
Okay.
But I can. Carrot peas.
Margin of error. So the margin of error is not the confidence interval. It's the upper minus the lower, right?
Margin of error is upper minus lower divided by 2.
Divided by 2.
Hi, hon. I'm in a meeting. I'm in my math meeting. Can I call you later?
Oh, okay. I'll just call you later because I'm gonna go to the.
Jake Nichols. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Have fun. Love you too. Bye. Okay. I'm just gonna start writing down all the formulas so we have them to look at, so we don't have to keep flipping back and forth. I guess that's right. Okay. Okay, so then it's just gonna be, I hate doing square roots on my phone. It's really annoying.
Do you want this calculator?
No, it's okay. I have to use this one in all my other classes. So my brother stole my scientific calculator and he'll never admit to it. He's
It's like
just
when you
a
left,
jerk.
he took it.
Yeah, it was probably when I left for my mission that he was just like, oh, she's gone, I'll take it. So N is gonna be 60, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Oh shoot. And then we'll square root that. And times that by 1.6. Oops. Okay. So what number did you get for z times the square root of p caret p parentheses 1?
So z times that.
Yeah. So let's see. 1 minus 0.75 equals times 0.75 by 60 square root. So 0.0559. Did you get 1 or 0.109567?
Mhm.
Okay.
But that's
That's just for this right here. And then we have to take caret p, then we have to take the 0.75 plus and minus 0.109567.
just subtract 0.75 minus that answer, right?
Mm-hmm. And also plus for the upper.
Correct.
So for lower,
0.64.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have 7, 8, and 9.
Okay,
And then if you want to do them, that would be
I trust you. What's oh wait, oh crap, 0.64 is the lower bound?
0.64 is
And
the lower
then
bound.
the upper bound?
The upper bound is 0.8595, so 0.86. Right? 8595.
Round of 3 decimal places. Oh crap. 640.
So 3 decimal places would be 0.86.
Point eight, oh, 0.860. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
0.7.
If you're just subtracting that one, or taking that one minus the lower,
And then dividing it by 2.
divided by 2. Is the same thing that we got before. So I put 0.12 is what I put for 7, but does that make sense for that? I feel like by now I should be able to round.
0.86 minus
I'm gonna be honest.
0.64 divided by 2. I got 0.11. So
And
you
then
got,
that,
yeah,
yeah. No, that's right. Actually, that is right. I don't know why it's like this.
0.110.
Yeah, 0.1. Like I said, rounding is hard.
Sometimes it really is. I was sitting in my biology class, and this kid was like, because Brother Kelson was talking about rounding, and he goes, and if it's at 0.5, like we're talking about species, he goes, he just rounded up to the next one, and this kid raises his hand, and he goes, that's wrong. If you are calculating a species, you don't want to overestimate, you want to underestimate, and then always have more. And so my evolution class, and he's like telling the teacher that he's wrong, and everyone's like,
What the
who
teacher
are you? Brother Kelson was like, oh, that's interesting, because like Brother Kelson's degree he has a PhD in genetics,
Okay.
and we're learning about
Versus-
ecology, and so he was just like took it very humbly, and was like, oh, okay, like that's logical.
Yeah.
But everyone in the class was like,
Who are you?
yeah,
Yeah. I would
yeah.
think so.
We're like, okay. It's just funny because like Brother Kelson will ask us a question, and oh man, he'll like pose this to the class, and he's like looking for a very specific answer, and so like someone will like answer the question, and he'll be like, no, you're wrong, like just straight up, like, why would you ever even answer that? And
Wow.
the whole class is like,
Oh, I'm just kidding.
oh.
Getting their burn ointment out.
Yeah.
So if you increase the sample size from 60 to 80, what do you expect would happen to the composite interval? It would decrease, right?
I think it would decrease because you have more of a sample size, and so your margin of error is going to be smaller. That's my process of thinking.
I disagree with your process of thinking.
Well, sucks.
I appreciate your honesty, though. If that counts for anything. Conduct a hypothesis test.
This
for
is
one
the-
proportion. 2 requirements must be met. Suppose p equals 1/2. What is the smallest n can be? Okay, this is the ones that I don't know. No idea. I wish I knew.
Well, there's 112 n's on the inference for one proportion page. There's no what I don't get is there's no explanation on this at all.
Wait, how many n's did you say there were?
112.
I have 877.
What? I wonder.
Oh, you have it in different, I think, than I do.
Yeah, because it's not counting this one in situations. That's weird.
And
Oh, wait.
for one proportion.
N equals the z-score over 2 divided by the margin of error squared. So then this is her 95% confidence interval, correct?
It's 2 over.
Suppose that p equals 1/2. So then we have to go back.
Wait, hold on. What is this saying?
This is, and it said,
Is that a 2?
it's a z.
Oh,
I'm
okay. I was
sorry.
like, if that's a 2, isn't that
Handwriting.
just delete that purposely?
So, but if p is 1/2, then we have to go back and find a different m.
Because what is n?
M's the margin of error, and we find the margin of error with caret p. That's okay.
For the love of Peter Pansky, to conduct
But then I was also thinking, wait.
The
What
next
about
two questions are-
What about n times p is greater than or equal to 10? If we're looking for n, and we know p is 0.5, and it's greater than or equal to 10. We just divide that, and n equals 5. Because this is one of the
Right.
conditions that it has to
So
meet.
plugging in for P.
Yeah, and so we know that 1/2 is 0.5 and
Right.
10, so you just divide it, or would that be 2?
10 divided by 0.5.
10 divided by 1/2. Would it be 5? I haven't
20.
done simple math like that in a long time.
It'd be 20.
10 divided by 0.5 is 20.
Yeah, because there's 20 halves
Yeah.
in 10 halves.
So then,
So it'd be 20?
yeah.
Sweet, I like it. So then what you're telling me for the next answer is that 1 divided by 10, which is 0.10, that what?
So then
What divided by that
n
10
over
divided by?
110.
would be 100.
So if you're dividing, I don't remember how to divide fractions. That's embarrassing. 10 over 1 times 10 over 1. Yeah. So n would be 100. Well, no harm in trying. We got farther than
Amen.
last night.
I really
I did the
hope that it
homework
doesn't.
quiz for
Oh, shoot.
16. I got 2 out of 10.
On your first and
Yeah,
second?
first try.
Okay, I was like,
I haven't redone it. I wasn't in the
Yeah.
mindset to think straight last night. I was just so tired and irritated.
honestly, after 3 margaritas, I can't think straight either.
I know. I was smashed. Sister Brothers gonna like spot check this spot. She's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, they're drinking."
What is my companion would always say muffed. Dude, they got alcohol and they were muffed.
What?
I don't even know what it means, but it sounds cool, so I started saying it, and then I just don't know how I feel about it anymore. Anyway.
Okay. Are the conditions met? What's 80 times 0.06?
4.8. Oh wait, no, 0.6.
I got 48, so it's
Yeah.
greater than. So yeah, true. But then what's the other one that we have to do?
So you just did n times p.
And n
Times
1 minus
1
p over
minus
10.
Over 10?
So, or greater than or equal to 10.
32.
sorry. Perfect. So then, yeah, they're both met.
So what is caret p? And to find caret p,
Caret p is x divided by n.
that's right, which is 80 divided by, no,
38 divided by 80.
0.475.
Why did I not say?
The test stat.
The test statistic is the mean, or the value, so the z-score, oops, is the value minus the mean over the standard deviation. So it's caret p minus p over square root of p minus p over n. Sorry, my sloppy
Over,
handwriting.
very good. Over square root. Whoa. This whole thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that's the test stat.
Yes, so that's the z-score. So for this one, caret p is 0.475, correct? And regular p is 0.6. So we have
Negative.
0.4775 minus 0.6 all over the square root of p, where's it, caret p? 0.6, 1 minus 0.6 over 38. That seems really wrong.
Let me know what you
I
got.
got negative 273.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is not what I got.
Okay, that's better. I got negative
Negative
1.573. Not the right numbers. Yours is probably more accurate though because I'm rounding.
Oh, okay.
And
I
you're
did not
using the
round at
straight
all.
number. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not rounding until the end. So let's plug yours in. What is it? 1 point or negative 1.125? Okay.
Pray for the best. And then the
p-value, so normal probability applet. What are we looking for is the real question. Greater than. And the z-score is negative 1.125. The area that I got is 0.870.
rounded, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
0.870. What is the decision? Accept.
So the level of
Fail to reject.
significance is 0.05.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna accept the null,
So fail
to reject. Mhm.
which is the following best summarizes the conclusion. There's insufficient evidence to conclude that.
Wait, I don't have another question.
What is
Okay, for the water quality study in the reading, about 60% of the macroinvertebrate water quality indicators have historically been associated with good health. The researchers suspect the water quality in the area has decreased. They conduct a hypothesis test using a level of significance. Okay, so what we're trying to say is if it has decreased or not.
So there's insufficient water to conclude that the water quality in the area has decreased. There's insufficient evidence. to say that
So
it has, right?
well, so we're accepting the null, which means that there's no change.
So what I was told was in these situations, if you fail to reject it, you say you have sufficient evidence.
Okay.
If you fail to reject it, you say you have insufficient evidence. And then afterwards, no matter what, you just state the alternative hypothesis. That's what I was told.
Okay. So then it would be we have sufficient evidence to conclude that water quality in the area has not decreased.
Is that the alternative?
Yes.
Okay, then yes. So that's my other question. When we're figuring out null and the null.
The null is
that
usually that they're
normal.
equal. Yeah, the null is the status quo.
So
What's
water
being
quality
said
indicators
right
have
now.
historically associated with good health.
Mhm.
And then the researchers say that the water quality is actually decreased. Okay.
So what the
That's the
researchers are
alternative.
testing is the alternative. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't have 8 and 9 saved.
Cool.
Lower, okay, so lower bound is 0.64, upper bound is 0.86. Okay. Okay, do you want to submit it?
I will.
Wait. You want to submit it first or do you want me to submit it?
You.
I can, okay. That was like, don't do it at the same time.
Curse you.
Okay. Well, let's get
Shoot,
to work. We got
no.
a 65. Okay, so we got number 3 wrong, so that sucks.
That's easy though, right?
Yeah. And number 7, 9. 15, 16, 17, and 18.
And 18.
Okay, so then 17.
Holy moly.
is reject. No. So then that changes 18. We got the right caret P. So that's good.
So 15 and 16 are wrong.
Yeah. Will you give me these answers again?
Yes, I will.
Start quick. I love how we have 2 chances, but I hate going. I wish it would just make you redo the ones you got wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so then number 3, I don't know I've never seen the P with the little,
Population proportion. Yeah,
little
it'd have to be
squiggly
P.
on top. Yeah,
The symbol for true population proportion
that makes sense.
is P. Okay.
4 is true.
4 is true.
5 is true.
Yes. 6 is 0.75. 7. Yeah, I don't know how 7 is wrong if we got.
Determine the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval.
So are you sure you divided by 2? That's my only question on that one.
Divide what by 2?
To get the margin of error, you take the upper bound, subtract the lower bound, minus 0.64,
Isn't that what she said in her email?
divided by 2.
Email, sister with us. Margin of error. Okay, dear class, I just want to share upper bound, margin of error is upper bound minus lower bound divided by 2. Be sure to watch your negatives. Subtracting a negative is the same as adding. We didn't have any negatives.
So it would be 0.11, but that's wrong.
Yeah, maybe we just rounded wrong.
Okay, so I can tell you what I get when I didn't round. No, I can't.
Hold on, let's just do it over again. Oh, I didn't
Wait.
write that equation down.
Yeah.
Did we use the right?
I said
P?
0.12 before. Do you remember me saying that?
Um,
I had rounded it wrong though on that because it was 0.1095. So that would have been wrong.
Where did that confidence interval go? Why is it slipping my eyes? Am I on the right one? Oh, like where did it go? I'm not on the right lesson.
Oh, wait. 9 was wrong. That's why it's wrong. Okay, hold on.
7 and 9, yeah.
Okay, so 9.
But did we use caret P?
Yeah, I think so. Divided by n, which was 60, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then caret P. Minus or plus.
So the upper bound is plus and the lower bound is minus.
So we're only looking for the.
We need to find both in order to find the margin of error.
But we had already found the lower, right? So now the
Mhm.
upper would be.
So the lower, what was the answer to number 8?
Number 8 is 0.64.
Okay, and then
This is
number
the upper
9.
bound, supposedly. Did we just round wrong?
What do you have? 0.860?
Yeah, we put 0.86.
That looks, I mean,
Yeah,
we're supposed to round because there's a 5.
which would make that a 0 and the next one
Yeah.
1.
Let me do it without rounding or with severe rounding and let me see. So it'll be 1.96 divided by, or the square root Caret P is 0.75.
0.75.
1 minus 0.75. And the N is
60.
60. Okay.
And then it's Z is 1.96.
Yeah.
That's what I keep getting.
I get for the Z times the square root thing, I get 0.109567. That's what we got before. And then caret P is 0.75.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for the upper bound.
Yeah.
Plus 0.0. Okay, well then
Oh, that's just great.
I'm just gonna put 859.
I was well. So that
Minus 0.64 divided by 2. 0.10.
1097.
120 then. Because a 7 will bump the 9 up.
So why would it be 1.2?
Because, oh, I don't know.
See, you're getting the same answers that we got wrong supposedly. 3, 7, and 9 were wrong, and 7 and 9 we keep getting the same one.
Yeah.
But somehow 8 is fine.
Yeah, so I wonder if we. Unless. I mean, we're doing what we're supposed to. I don't know. Rounded it to 3 decimal places. Okay, well. We got 11, right? What was 11?
11.
20, right? Oh, we figured that one out.
11 was 20. 12 was 100. 13 is true. 14 is 0.475. And then for the test statistic, number 15, you're sure that it's caret P minus P over
So
the square root of P minus 1.
I'll pull Katie, the book. She's so
honestly,
cute.
I know. She's impressive.
Yeah, she is. Just goes to show how much we need all of each other for the team.
Yes.
Yeah, so it says
Caret P minus.
caret P minus P
Okay.
divided by the square root of P times 1 minus P over N.
And N is 30 in this one.
N is 80. Yeah. Oh, that's where I went wrong. I put 38.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember what we had in as a test statistic before. Oh, we had negative 1.125 or something like that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have a different answer. We had 16 wrong, the p-value.
Yeah, because the p-value you get from the test statistic.
Okay.
So if we have a different test statistic, then we're gonna have
Oh,
a
that's
different
right. 'Cause you put that
p-value.
into the-
Mm-hmm. Did you get negative 2.282
For
For-
yes.
the test statistic?
Yep.
Okay. So then we plug that into the normal probability applet.
Wait, hold. For the test statistic or just for the lower part of that? Because then you have to take the
No, so that formula, this formula, is for the z. That formula that I just gave you.
Okay, so it's
This is the confidence interval right here.
so,
and this
but
is the z
this
score.
has to subtract that, right? After, because that's just for the bottom part. The -2, right?
No, that's for all of it.
Where did I go wrong?
So you probably plugged in it all at once as I was reading it to you.
So I just did the 0.475 minus the 0.6 for the
Mhm.
top part.
Yep.
And then I went down here and I did 0.6 times 1 minus 0.6 divided by n. And then I took this answer divided by this answer.
Did you square root that?
Yeah, the square root of all that.
Yeah.
And I got 0.0547.
0.0547 is the answer for just the bottom. And then on top, you get a different number.
Yeah, you got for the top part -0.125
Mhm.
probably.
And then you take -0.125 divided by 0.0547, and that's when you get -2. Is that what you got?
I'm not. I'm lost, honestly.
Okay, that's okay. I'll walk you through it.
So I get the. Okay, yeah. Okay, can I just do the math as we go?
Yeah.
Just double check. Okay,
So
point-
on the bottom,
okay, on the
start
bottom.
with 0.6
Okay.
times parentheses 1 minus 0.6.
Okay.
And then divide that number by 80
Okay.
and take the square root of it.
Okay.
And you should get 0.05477.
Okay, awesome.
Now, on top, you have 0.475 minus 0.6
So
And
did
that-
you get?
gives you 0.125.
Shoot. Divided by.
So that you just solved the top and the bottom individually. That's all I did.
Man, I fail at this.
No, that's okay. It's okay. That's all I did was because I can't do it all at once. Just too much for my head.
Okay, -2.28.
So when you
Two.
do this, yeah. So did you get those two numbers in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then so this is just the simplified. You take -1.25 or 0.125 divided by 0.05477. You should get this number, not this number. -2.
This one.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is the P.
No, that's the
P.
z. That's the z score that we just found.
The test statistic.
Yes. So
Okay. And then when we plug it into the normal probability applet
and we want everything
to the right of it,
correct.
0.988. So 0.989.
Yes.
And then reject the null. And then there'd be sufficient evidence to conclude that the water is not decreased then.
No, that's what we put. It's not B. So because we're
Oh, you put the
accepting,
second one?
that's what I put for it
Wow.
last time.
I said, I think that there's insufficient evidence.
Oh, did you?
Wait,
Oh.
hold on. If we're
So
accepting it,
we're rejecting the null. That's the correct answer.
okay, maybe I already changed it. Yeah, reject the null.
And so if we reject the null, then we have sufficient evidence that the water level has changed.
Has decreased. Okay. There's I think there's one that I didn't. 3, number 3, we never fixed that, did we?
3 is the regular P.
Oh, okay. And then 5 or 7 and 9 were the ones that we struggled with.
Yeah, we just got the same answers, which is frustrating.
Should I submit it?
Yeah. It might be different for you. Maybe the computer likes you.
Probably not. Oh man, we missed one.
1,
Hold on, we missed 16
16.
and
Okay, so the p-value is wrong.
oh, we only missed 16.
We got 3 and 7 and 9 right though?
Yeah.
What the heck?
WT. What? The p-value?
Okay, so then, but we got the test statistic right.
So
I
maybe
can't
we
get
don't
to
need
it.
everything to the right of it.
Yeah, so let's see. So the researchers suspect that the water quality has decreased. They conduct a hypothesis test using, I wonder if it's just opposite, if it's everything to the left, because it's decreased.
Mhm.
That's probably it.
So 0.012? No, 0.011.
011, yeah. Let's see. What number was that?
That was number,
16?
yes.
Okay, well, here goes nothing. Yeah, I got 100%. Do you want to resubmit it?
I think so.
Adios, Sister Withers.